The world is a wondrous and confusing place. The advancement of science and history and expansion of our knowledge of the Earth gives us a more comprehensive view of our world than ever before. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at mysterious discoveries. Messier 82 Supernova Explosion. Some humans might be surprised to discover that our galaxy is not the biggest or even the brightest galaxy. In fact, Messier 82, also known as Cigar Galaxy, is a starburst galaxy about 12 million light-years away from our own Milky Way, that produces stars at a rate 33 times the rate of star formations in the Milky Way. It is about 5 times brighter, with a center over 100 times brighter than our home galaxy. Because it is a high-energy starburst galaxy, it is prone to the collapse of young but still enormous stars, which form the astronomical phenomenon known as a supernova. In 2014, the Messier 82 galaxy experienced a Type 1a supernova, which was recorded by the Hubble Space Telescope and was logged as the closest supernova explosion to Earth in at least 40 years. The explosion was the brightest point in the entire galaxy, and at the peak of the explosion could even be seen with the naked eye or amateur telescope. Amazingly, the event was discovered by chance as a professor at University College London was training several undergraduate students to use a small telescope and looked at Messier 82 because it was one of the only regions not covered by London's dense clouds that day. Once the supernova was discovered and named, satellite logs were recovered, and the progress of the explosion could be tracked. The explosion took place over the course of 2 weeks, and the entire cycle of the eruption was recorded via telescopic imaging so that researchers could use the images to increase their understanding of the process of a supernova. As there had not yet been such a close occurrence of a supernova since the development of high-resolution telescopes and more advanced technology, the supernova in Messier 82 is currently the best documented and studied supernova in history due to its proximity to Earth. The study of this supernova and other similar Type 1a supernovae in general allow astronomers to estimate the relative cosmology of the universe, as well as to understand the mechanisms behind the occurrences of these massive astronomical explosions. Close inspection of the supernova of Messier 82 has given credence to several popular theories regarding the conditions of formation and the structure of progenitor stars prior to explosion. Scientists hope that another such close-range example will arrive to provide empirical support for the theories and observations that Messier 82 began and propagated. GJ143b Planet. Recently, in 2019, NASA announced the discovery of a Neptune-like exoplanet known as GJ143b. The planet is estimated to have a mass of 22.7 times more than that of Earth. Astronomers believe that the planet orbits very close to its host star, and it completes one orbit of this star in just 35.6 days. GJ143 orbits an orange main sequence star known as HD 21749. It is also known as GJ143. This star has only 2 planets, and GJ143b is one of them. The star is located in the Reptilium constellation and is estimated to be at a distance of 53 light-years from Earth. Astronomers believe that the exoplanet GJ143b is possibly a rocky planet. Researchers are further observing this newly discovered planet, and it would probably take a couple of years before they are able to get basic information about the terrain, atmospheric conditions, and climate. The discovery of previously unseen Stonehenge carvings. Prehistoric cave painting is well known to be one of the earliest forms of art seen on Earth. Before language existed, let alone the ability to write, read, or speak in the way we can today, man would tell stories through drawings. These paintings have been popularized in film, comics, literature, and more. They've inspired modern storytelling, as well as various fables and mythology over the centuries. Stonehenge, however, wasn't believed to have such extensive carvings, which, if researchers have got the purpose for its construction right, was a bit strange. But we live in the 21st century, and luckily the beauty of laser technology exists. People were reporting that they could make out carvings on the surface of some of Stonehenge's stones as early as the 1950s. However, these claims were often disputed as, well, the carvings were so hard to see that they could hardly be categorized as intentional drawings. In 2003, however, a group of scientists took to the stones with laser technology. The quality of the photos was naturally much better than the grainy photos from nearly 50 years earlier, and even though the stones had undergone a fair amount of natural erosion, scientists could clearly make out some carvings. Further studies of the images did not only show what the carvings were meant to be, but even provided some answers to the question of why Stonehenge was built. The prehistoric carvings seemed to be of axe heads, axes themselves, and even daggers. These may seem a little violent, but it was common for drawings of weapons, amongst other things, to be carved on the walls of burial chambers or religious grounds. Burial sites all over the UK display carvings such as these, but the commemoration of the deceased isn't the only theory that the carvings support. Some researchers believe that Stonehenge was designed to line up with the summer solstice, thus acting as a rather large calendar. These carvings may have pointed out specific dates, but this theory, to this day, is far from being proven. New ancient human species bones uncovered in the Philippines. In the Philippines in 2019, human fossils were revealed within a cave on Luzon, a large island in the Philippines. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of these human fossils is the possibility that these early humans may have adapted to climb trees, illustrated through the curves found within finger and toe bones. This species has been considered to be distinct from Homo sapiens, acquiring the name Homo luzonensis. We are currently acting under the assumption that this ancient species lived 50,000 to 80,000 years ago, alongside the Neanderthals and the Denisovans. Dartmouth College Homo footbone expert Jeremy De Silva explains that this discovery mirrors the discovery of Homo floresiensis, nicknamed a hobbit, found within Indonesia. He stated, "1 is interesting, 2 is a pattern." His response suggests that we may be drawing close to potential breakthroughs in the field. A team way back in 2007 found a metatarsal. The discovery of this foot bone, also in Luzon, alongside the more recent findings, are indicative of a species that is definitely a member of the same genus as modern-day humans. The team also stumbled across 2 teeth, 2 finger bones, 2 toe bones, and a femur. Although this cannot be guaranteed, current beliefs are that these belong to 3 separate people. Some experts remain skeptical, suggesting that more evidence is needed before we begin drawing concrete conclusions. Many are concerned as to the condition of DNA after all this time, as humid conditions can cause the deterioration of DNA rather rapidly, leading to a lack of validity in data. Whether this is a new ancient species related to modern humans or an expansion of a separate species within our genus, these bones are promising to the future of paleontological and archaeological research. Our history as humans is a jigsaw that we are still finding the pieces for, but with each new discovery, we get a little closer to finding out just where we came from. But what do you make of these recent discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And please help us grow this community by liking and subscribing to our channel. Thank you for watching.